What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wrestling Rehab. This is your Raw report for July 25th, Madison Square Gardens. Before we get into it, please take a second to like and subscribe for Wrestling Rehab. There's an old saying that says you never miss a Raw after a pay-per-view, especially WrestleMania. I want to add one to that. You never miss a Raw when it comes to Madison Square Gardens. The WWE definitely, they lift up the show and they make it praiseworthy when it comes to Madison Square Gardens. Last time we saw Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar on the after show of Raw just going at it, and they took out Brock. So what's going to happen today? Well, the return of the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the head of the bloodline is back, and he's going to team up with the Usos, with Paul Heyman in their corner against the Street Profits and Matt Riddle. This should be a good one, and as you know, Theory and Brock Lesnar could be watching. It's going to be interesting tonight. Like I said, sometimes on the Raw or SmackDown before a pay-per-view, the person who loses on the Raw or SmackDown before the pay-per-view most of the time wins at the pay-per-view. So will the titles change hands at SummerSlam? We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? The next big thing happening is the 20-year celebration of Rey Mysterio in the WWE. So as we're heading to Madison Square Gardens, like I said before, they like to do big things at the MSG. This is one of the most valued and favored, and people love to do great things at MSG. Some of the greatest boxing fights, UFC fights, and WWEs have happened here. So, keeping with that tradition, will the WWE do something great with Rey? As we know, they're going to acknowledge Rey, and he's been beefing with different people. So let's see what's going to happen. They're going to face the Judgment Day later on, but regarding Rey Mysterio's 20-year anniversary, there has been rumors that his son Dominic would turn on him tonight. Now, none of those rumors that I've seen have been established. They've been hinting and dicing and dodging, and Judgment Day's been trying to recruit, Mr. Dominic Mysterio. I wonder what's going to happen tonight. I wonder if any of that's going to come true. Sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. Is any of this true? I had a chance to talk to Dominic Mysterio a few months back in Ontario, and he had said it would be great one day if his dad could pass the mask to him, So to do it the heel way would be a little more exciting. It would definitely make Dominic his own wrestler, separate him from his dad where he could grow on his own. Let's see what happens tonight if Dominic's going to turn on his dad. Last week we seen the Judgment Day recruiting Dominic, and Dominic, when they were beating up Rey, they had pretty much Rey at his mercy, and they told Dominic, join us or else we're going to take out your father. And Dominic said, okay, I'll join. But they said, no, that's not the way it's done. And they beat up Dominic because they said, what you should have done if you wanted to join the Judgment Day is pick up a chair and slam it on your dad. So this week, will Dominic go the extra edge, the extra heel, and drop a chair on his father? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see to tonight. But also, will Edge return? And the rumor, is he coming with Bray Wyatt? Or will Bray Wyatt show up at SummerSlam? Or is that just a rumor? It's going to be interesting. Some people say Edge may show up tonight because of ticket sales at MSG. We'll just have to wait and see. I can't see the ticket sales could be that bad where they have to bring back Edge that early to sell tickets. But it's going to be exciting when Edge comes back. Will he come back alone, or will he just join the Mysterios, or will he come back with Bray or someone else? It's going to be neat. Rhea Ripley's been out ever since she was hurt by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, man, she's already kind of semi-injured a few people. She is really tiny, and they try to put boosters on her feet a lot to make her look taller in promos. So she's already hurt her. She's hurt Rhea Ripley. She's hurt Natalya, minorly, even though Natalya was able to continue. So they got to realize that Liv is tiny, and she can't be throwing these big girls so easily, and they got to watch out for them, and I think they're figuring that out. So anyways, and speaking of Liv, there's also a rumor going around the only reason she got the title because Sasha and Naomi were out. So with rumors that Vince being gone, that Sasha and Naomi may now be coming back in the fold. That would be interesting. So nonetheless, we got the Rey Mysterio 20th anniversary. You know, it heads to MSG. We're going to celebrate Rey tonight. And then we have the Mysterios versus Judgment Day. Let's see what happens, man. And let's see if the Mysterios take a loss to the Judgment Day, or maybe everyone's going to beat up Rey. Beat up Rey, and Ed shows up. It should be interesting tonight. They have this highlighted, so definitely don't miss it. The other thing I wanted to get into was Logan Paul. We've seen him and The Miz go at it. Logan Paul is now signed to the WWE, that he is now part of the WWE universe as a superstar. So he's going to be here all the time. And tonight, we've already seen Miz TV, while Logan Paul said he is going to present Impulsive TV, his own show that's going to be death-defying and show that the Miz's show is nothing. He's going to throw the Miz's show to the corner, and he's going to be the new Mr. Hollywood. Logan Paul is definitely worldwide famous due to his YouTube presence, and brother, it's going to be incredible to see what happens here. Logan Paul, man, he's a good wrestler, like him or hate him. And they put him against The Miz because they want to turn him into a face. Let's see what happens tonight. Who will his guest be? Will he have The Miz on his show? And I'm sure they're going to lead up to SummerSlam. We also know that Theory's going to be around, probably mocking Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar if he shows up. Will he get beat down again? You know he has a vengeance for Brock for what happened on Friday night. But Theory still needs to cross the mountain that is Bobby Lashley. They're going to be facing off for the United States Championship at SummerSlam in 2 days, so expect that to heat up. We also got Bianca Belair that's going to be facing Becky Lynch. I'm sure that as well will be on fire tonight, as they will definitely want to heat it up to make the fire ready for SummerSlam. So, you guys, are you excited? And what about Vince McMahon no longer being there? Stephanie as the new chairwoman and co-CEO with Mr. Khan. It's very interesting times right there, man. Let's hope the best. I know a couple of my colleagues are not happy with Mr. Khan being co-CEO, and I have some concerns even about Stephanie. And what about Shane? So we're going to get into all those in the coming week. We're also going to have a SummerSlam preview show. So we just wanted to stop by, give you your Raw report, breakdown preview for July 25th at Madison Square Garden. This is Big Pablo signing out of Wrestling Rehab. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe and share your comments. What's going to happen tonight on Raw? And don't cheat. Put them down there now so we can see if your predictions were correct. Have a good one.